to the
Yeah,
NHRL scene.
yeah. Woo! Alright, yeah, we back. Y'all probably didn't want us back, but we're back. We
Yeah,
should be looking at a
I
cup car,
imagine.
not an Xfinity car. So yeah, so you get to look at David Reagan. We're at Chicagoland, chase race number 6. Second to last
You should
before the
you should
what's it
look at
called?
Bowman's car, aka Jared, because
Oh yeah, we should look at Jared's, bro. Appreciate the little
Bowman won.
watching already. There it is right there. Let's get one of his
I
good
wonder what
schemes.
scheme he's gonna pull out. Maybe the nationwide one. I'm not sure.
I like this scheme. This scheme looks good.
Actually, didn't Bowman win in the Exalta scheme last year?
Chicagoland, right? Yeah.
Europe.
Or was it Kansas? No, it was
Chicago.
Chicagoland. I keep thinking he should have won Kansas.
Who do you got your eye on here today?
I am going to watch my boy Buick. I love Jonathan Parker, man. Like last night, we saw him with the long run. It didn't play out though.
Oh, you should send me the points.
Yeah, I need to get the points from someone. We're probably gonna talk to our good buddy Justin.
Yeah, 3-car has had a pretty good run. I mean, not in real life like he said when he won Roval, but in this game, had a really good run and a pretty good shot at winning the championship. Now let's talk about Mr. Stern, the winner of the last race. You think he's gonna have a good finish after the win?
I think he will. The momentum really matters, and I think he'll carry it on into this. Oh ma, we back at it.
Do you know if they've started yet?
I told Buick to text me when they start.
Picture Mike.
Yeah.
So what is your
I'm sorry, what?
What do you think about Bryce? What do you
Oh,
think
Bryce?
his
Oh
chances
yeah,
are
definitely
for
got my eye on
last
Bryce. Like I said, I think this is his type of race track to be at. You know, very, very good track for him. Any track really.
Yeah, I
Holy
didn't know
echo,
he was the
yeah,
points
got a
leader.
little echo here. Echo my echo.
I got my. I think Micah's gonna win this race tonight.
Who?
I mean, he's looking for some revenge after getting moved for the win last
Oh
night.
my god, yeah. Alright, well I told Travis to tell me the laps and stages, so hopefully that helps us.
Yeah, I've got my eye on Justin Rott. He's gonna somehow find his way into the race and get the win.
Oh, I forgot about Justin Rott.
You said he's got his wheel, something?
Who?
What number is he?
Justin.
No, what number?
He got wheel problems.
Oh, I think his wheel is not working still.
Is he number 74?
No, I don't think so. I think he's 30. Is he 74? Is he number 74?
Oh, not in Cup.
There's a
What's his number in Cup?
God, it'd probably be the 34. Let me double check though. Let me go to the NHRL.
What's up, JC and Jamie?
Got Jamie and JC showing up early. Happy to see them there.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
They're really
$5
interested in this cup race.
fee though. Gotta pay a $5 fee.
$5 fee. To
$5 fee.
Gotta get that YouTube ad revenue.
Is anyone in
You're
the
out here trying to make money.
Trying to make big. I'd probably go to Jared. So if you're gonna give me money, go to Spin and Win on YouTube. I'll accept money there. Or you can just hit me up on Instagram. Stu_. Oh no, that's not it. JHN fan 38. Hit me up there for some cash. You know, I accept 20s, 50. I accept 100s as well. You know, take triple digits.
All right, you done?
Of course you would, Stotts.
Wait, what?
Are you done with your?
Oh yeah, I'm done now.
Oh, Stotts, I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
The next Food City race, are you racing in that?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I see that, Jamie.
It'll be at Homestead.
Nope, not racing then. I hate Homestead.
What's wrong with Homestead?
Fuck Homestead.
Okay, so we're gonna gloss over that. What are your opinions on Travis? He had an okay day. I think he finished like top 5. I think maybe. No, he fell off, but he had good stages though. Do you think he can transition the stage momentum to this race at Chicagoland?
I don't think so, in my opinion.
One guy we haven't talked about, Jackson Tate. He's kind of
Oh
he kind
yeah,
of flew
Jackson
under the
Tate.
radar
He's
last week.
the tire saver. Jackson Tate's one of them guys that likes to save their tires and their fuel a lot. So I wouldn't be surprised if he made a gutsy call in today's race.
And I know he's pretty good at mile and a half.
Anybody gonna take Buick?
I already took him.
Yeah.
I made sure to get him.
I'll take Tate.
Oh, he's going to use the winnings from the NASCAR 15 charity race? Hey, appreciate you, bro. So with that being said, I'm going to have to up the money up then. I hope you win the main event and get the $10 because I'm
They're
$10
in qualifying halfway through it.
They're halfway through quals? That's good to know.
They're at lap 4 of 8. I just joined it because he sent me 2 invites, so why
Oh,
not?
Tyler, can you send me an invite real fast?
Yeah, don't join it till I say something.
Yep.
Something.
Oh man, you're hilarious. They should put you on the stage.
I'm tempted to stand up.
Didn't Gabe got third?
Yeah, he got third. He has a good...
Alright.
I think
Alright.
anyone has a chance for this race. Just gotta conserve your tires. That's something we saw in the Xfinity race.
I got my cup car.
In the 20 car. Is he here for this race? We have Jared, Stern, Christian, Travis, Micah, Tate, Parker, Gabe. I think that's Nick Bingham, the peanut guy in the 20 car. Hederman, and then that's your field right now. I don't know if anybody else is gonna join.
What about the 22? Is he racing tonight?
Who's the 22? Oh, is that
Jack
John Austin? No, he's not
Yeah.
here. He might come after qualifying, but right now
Alright.
it's a 10-car field.
So who drives the 20?
Nick Bingham, I think. Is that right, Sus?
That is correct. Nick Bingham tries it.
Hey, what's the word on points?
Justin hasn't sent them to me yet. I don't think he
Justin's
can.
not
I don't
even in
think
the stream.
He's not on the stream. If he was on the stream, that'd be good.
Well,
Maybe
you
we
just
can
send me
have
the points
Jamie
from
go get
last
the
week?
points for us. Jamie, is there a way you can go find points for us?
Or JC, whoever.
Or
I don't
JC,
know.
anybody?
I think Jamie's the only one in the chat.
Jamie said that is if I win anything.
Oh no, he can't do it. No. Alright,
Jamie.
Sasa, send me the points from last week and we'll kind of do some bootleg math.
What?
We'll try to like calculate how far someone's behind Buick.
I ain't the best at calculations, so you can do it. Math is not my, what you call it, best.
I failed math. I failed English. I failed science.
I'm good at it. Matt's just gonna start listing off the curriculum. Is that what that was?
Somehow I failed gym class.
What?
You have to be Travis to fail gym.
You were
No,
on the
there's
football
a
team.
thing.
How do you fail gym?
There's a thing called a bathroom,
Oh my god.
and there's a thing called football, and getting hurt is part of football. So
Rough.
they just told me don't show up to gym class if I'm hurt.
Alright, I'm gonna, when they're done with qual, I'm just gonna run through the starting order, then leave. Yeah.
They just told me to go to the office and sit there until gym's over, and they marked me as absent.
Damn, that's rough. I mean, gosh darn, that was not fortunate. YouTube, I don't know what you guys want. You want profanity, kid friendly.
YouTube doesn't care about language. It's just
Jared does.
copyright.
Jared does.
Yes.
Alright, let's see who gets pole here. You got any pole predictions?
Buick.
Alright.
Micah.
Yeah. Okay. And it goes to Micah with a 30.48.
Wait, what? Were we allowed to join?
No. First, Tate got second, and Buick's in third.
Oh, Buick.
I'm leaving.
Oh, come on, Buick.
I'm leaving.
I mean,
I
no
left the lobby.
No favoritism.
I was just staying in there to get the order down. And then I'm out. They got 40 seconds left, so just don't count it exactly. Just give it some time.
39, 38, 37.
Stats. I'm just gonna give it a minute, just to make sure.
Tyler, my friend, at one point.
What?
I said my friend failed lunch at one point.
What?
So did he not show up
Yeah.
to eat?
No, like,
They're
A
like,
lot
you're
of us
starving
never.
yourself, F.
No, because like we had open weight room for the football players, and most of the time we never showed up to the lunchroom.
Makes sense. What I'd probably do is eat lunch, then dip, and then go to the weight room. Just because if you got practice afterwards, probably couldn't take being like, having no food in you.
They launched.
Alright, we should be good.
Buick just told me they launched. Yeah, Buick told me they launched.
Hey, thanks. Parker's
Alright.
Travis once again doesn't tell me stages or laps.
Parker's the plug.
Kyle, let me know when to join.
You can join now.
Alright.
So Jared's starting 4th. So your top 4 is Micah, Tate, Buick, and Jared. That's interesting. How many laps are there? Can you check?
I
Anyway.
didn't check.
I did check.
What was it? You didn't or did?
I didn't.
Oh, I know I can
Alright,
do.
we're gonna do
Let me
some
go back on the stream, bro.
Chicagoland.
Go back on the stream.
Oh,
Go back on the stream.
yeah. I got you.
I got it. I'm pulled up in it.
I'm already up on the thing. Connecting to network. 67 laps.
Yep.
And we're off.
Yeah.
Micah Wall's leading. Oh, Jared Bogley already falling to the back. He's the only car on the outside. Oh, let's take that back.
Tate's making a move on the inside.
Yes, sir. Jackson Tate to the lead with his good buddy Jonathan Parker right behind him. Forward to a Bryce Hederman up in 4th. Oh, he tries to go below Travis Van Oostendorp, but Travis was there. They're 4 wide for a split second.
Oh, well, they are. I saw that.
They're
there.
three.
Tate's
They
gonna get
were
the
3
lead for
wide
the first
back
lap.
there in the
Oh, no,
pack.
Parker's making a move on Micah. Micah's dropping back to 3rd. Me and
Christian
our
up to
picks are
4.
1, 2, 3. Our picks are 1, 2, 3 right now.
Oh,
Parker got
Buick got
hit
into
the apron there
Micah.
by Jonathan Parker. Yikes.
Gabe has moved up into. Never mind.
Buick gets hit by Hederman.
Oh, Bryce
Oh,
Hederman
Micah
hits
hit
Michael
Micah.
Walls. Oh my gosh.
Right. Oh, Gabe hits Parker. Jonathan Parker is he just fell back a little bit, and Travis is battling for 3rd with Micah. Who's up in the front?
Christian
That
Pacheco
would
and Jackson
be.
Tate.
Yep.
Wow,
Oh,
they pulled up a pretty
Donald
big gap.
just doored Gabe. In 2.
Christian's making a move on the inside, faking, goes up high. He's gonna probably try to get a good exit.
Jared tried diving it in underneath Stern and Buick to make it 3 wide.
Oh, Christian's making a move. Tate closes the door. I'll give you updates with the front too.
Alright, that works. They battling just. It looks like they sorted out a little bit. Jonathan Parker back under Travis Van Oostendorp.
I think Micah and them are
Buick
probably
makes a
gonna
move
stall.
on Travis. What for? What?
Christian. That was probably for 3rd or 4th, I think.
There is a train on the outside trying to. Oh,
There's
they're
3
I
wide for
think.
4th right now. Oh, now they're 2.
Backed out, it looks like.
Yeah, they were 3 wide, but
Yeah,
Buick's
Micah's
trying to
split
make
away
it
from
3
the
wide.
pack. Micah split away from the pack. Christian.
Oh,
and Tate
they're
just-
4 wide
wide
back here for
again.
5th.
Oh, that's not gonna end well. Someone's getting
They're
put in the
still
wall.
4 wide. They're 3 wide.
This is lap 3, isn't it?
I think so.
I'm just gonna keep tally of laps so we can make sure that we know when the race is ending. Alright, now we're on lap 4. Yeah, Micah's put a gap on the pack too, so he's just trying to catch up here. Hey Matt, I like our picks so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are really racing aggressive, just battling. Jonathan
they're-
Parker's.
They were 3 wide back there. Jared,
They're still 3
Nick,
wide.
and Travis. They're still 3 wide back there with Buick, Nick, and
Jonathan
Travis.
Parker's just getting stuck.
He's trying to go with Bryce through the pack, but that's not happening.
Who's that car up in 4th? That's Stern. And then Jared's behind him.
Yes, Jared's in
Jonathan
5th.
Parker's just battling. He's just
Bryce is in 6th.
I'm telling you, qualifying means everything at these draft checks.
Oh, yeah.
But luckily, Tate was able to get a good start and get off the top. You can actually make the top work a little bit. Not the top, but like the middle. If no one hits you.
So far, they're playing nice back
Donald
here.
just got contact with the wall. I think it was just a
Nick goes under
miscommunication.
Buick. And
Jared made a
Nick
pass
doors
on Donald.
Buick.
It was Jonathan Parker got around him. Yeah,
Nick
Stats
is
pass
everywhere.
the pass for fourth with Jared. It looked like Donald got up in the wall and he was just able to go around him.
You seen that, Stats?
I don't even know if he's here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Jonathan Parker's just been stuck in the back. He's battling with Travis.
He has.
Nick.
He was battling back there for last with Nick.
Probably not very happy. He's going under Travis. Now let's go back up to the front. It's a 3-car battle now with Christian, Micah, and Tate. So two I guess I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't know teams.
Oh,
When did Micah
apologize,
make a
ladies.
move on Travis?
Oh man, I was not here this whole time. Oh, we got a 3-car battle for the lead. It looks like Michael Wall's looking to the outside,
Micah's
now back to
making
the
a move
inside.
almost. He might dive it in here.
Oh, he's gonna be there. Oh.
Oh no, he's not.
He
He's
is
playing
not.
nice right now. Oh, he's way on the line. He was right there. That was a good corner for
It looked
Micah.
like Travis got in the wall back there
We got a 3-wide battle. Looks like. Oh no, they've set
on
it
the
down.
front stretch.
Oh, Michael Wall is down to the
Micah
bottom.
dives it in under Jackson Tate for the
Hey,
lead.
guys,
He ain't
He
gonna
was
clear
all that I
him. He
didn't
ain't
know.
gonna clear. Oh, he is gonna clear him.
If you hit triangle, you get like different camera views. It looks like, or that's what I think. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, I got that too.
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah, it's
interesting.
just like square.
I'm getting a bumper cam right now.
Yeah,
The Tate.
I know.
Right on board with Jackson Tate here. He might try to make a move for the lead again. Bro, I keep losing my track of the lap counter. You should ask, after this, ask Buick how long the stage was. If you can do that, so that way we know.
Did anybody take Christian?
No, I don't think anyone did. You were saying something about him earlier, but I'm not. You said something about him winning the pole or whatever. But Jonathan Parker makes a move for first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. We've got a good battle up here for fourth.
Looks like everybody is playing nice right now.
I don't know about that. There have been some pretty aggressive moves.
I said right now.
Yeah, at the moment, yeah. There's a big battle for fourth. This is the biggest group of cars with 3.
Yeah,
They've
there's
all
a
kinda
3
spread out.
battle. Yeah, there's. I don't know what happened to Christian. Christian's fallen off.
Maybe he just has a short run car. I'm not sure.
He's about a second behind Jackson Tate right now.
He might lose draft if he falls any farther back. I think the key is you got to get a car that you work well with and just go bumper to bumper, just draft. Especially for the guys in like 4th and 5th right now. If you want any chance at catching the leaders, you just got to draft. You can't keep battling. Bryce makes a move to the inside of Jared. Where does Stern go? Does he help Jared? No, he makes it 3. Oh, he goes underneath Jared. He tries to go underneath Bryce. Stern. Oh, he doors Jared, I think. That's what it looked like. There's just definitely some contact, but it probably wasn't that much.
Yeah.
Jared and Stern are still side by side. More contact. Teammates going at it. He's blocking Stern. That's not what you want to see from your teammate. Well, as it stands right now, Hederman should get a few stage points. I think it's 2, and that would give him some points back against Buick.
Who's the points leader right now?
Jonathan Parker. Bryce Hederman had a 2-point lead before last race, and then Jonathan Parker did better than him and got the points lead by I think like 10 points.
Let's go back up to the front.
Because I think he won both stages, and then he got like 2 positions better than him. And Hederman getting.
Yeah, I think Christian has a short run car. He's fallen off a lot.
Yeah, Micah and Tate are still doing their thing, just sitting
They're
there.
still up here battling for the lead.
That's right. Stats has a good view of it on the stream. Tate is I think he's just sitting back there, maybe trying to wait to make a move, or he just can't get a big enough of a run.
wait until there. That was his opening right there.
Yeah, I think when Micah, if he makes
Micah
any
hit the,
mistakes like that, that's the chance for you to dive in and
Micah
take
hit the
lead.
apron. Jackson Tate did not want to force it.
He just gave him a bump and then kept him going. Jonathan Parker might join up on this battle for fourth. If that's the case, and he could salvage some of his points lead, or salvage some points from that he might lose.
Do we know if Satsa is here or is he AFK?
I don't think he's here. I think he's AFK. I want him to get here before the end of the stage, just so I know. Let's see what Stern does here. Does he make a... I think Jared's probably in the position to make a pass. But you never know. If someone makes contact, then you could be there. Jackson's losing some ground on Micah.
I think Micah's getting a little loose.
I think Micah's probably a
That
little
stage.
faster than Tate is, and that's the stage.
Your top 5 is Micah, Jackson Tate, Christian,
Bryce
Hederman,
and
and Jared.
So Parker didn't get any points there. No disappointing, I imagine. There's a little bit of that lead. But who knows? I mean, does your prediction change? I like Tate where I'm at right now.
Micah didn't get stage
Yeah.
points, so
What
the
do you mean
gap.
he got first?
I'm at Buick. Sorry. Buick did not get any stage points, so his points lead is shrinking.
It got a little smaller, but he does have about I think like a 12-point gap or 10-point gap.
Christian takes second over Jackson Tate.
I don't know if that's a preferable line or not, but we'll see. All right, I'll have to restart. I mean, the outside lane gets a pretty good push if you can pinch the guy and below you down. Oh, Micah makes contact with Christian. That was.
I think Christian tried to come.
I think Micah
misjudged
went up
it.
a little bit. It looked like Micah came up and gave him a little bump. Maybe Christian didn't give him enough room. I'm not sure. But it puts Tate back up to second.
Let's get back in the pack a little bit. Let's go on board with Bryce Hederman.
I
Jonathan
apologize,
Parker
ladies. Taco Tuesday hit early, or what's on time? Sorry, I was in the bathroom. I think I'm watching the leaders, so
We
not
had a
total
car
loss.
clip the grass. It is a 17 of Travis.
Oh, not surprised.
Yeah,
Not surprised.
Can you ask Buick how long the stages have been when we get to the third stage? So we can keep
Oh,
track.
we're on the second stage. All right, god dang.
Yeah, Micah. Oh, Jonathan Parker's
Buick
got put
in the wall.
Micah won. Second went to Jackson Tate. Third went to Pacheco. Fourth went to Bryce, which brings his lead down, and fifth went to Jared. So it brings it down by 2 points. So I think it's at 8 points now. Jonathan Parker is in dead last right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is something that
He's trying to
Bryce
make
is
it
probably
3
loving.
wide back there with Gabe and Travis.
This is probably something Bryce is very happy about.
Let's go up near the front pack where you got a 5-car breakaway. Three
That
of them
we
are
do.
Hendrick cars. God kill me.
Wall.
You got Micah, Christian, and Donald. See, Bryce is up here. This is a good thing for Bryce if he can just keep getting stage points and keep making that lead a little bit smaller.
My brother's
Before,
watching.
I think the championship race at Auto Club. I think that's where they're running.
Nick gets in the back of Jared just a little bit.
This is Bryce Hederman. We're watching here. Going on board. He's under Jackson Tate. Going for third. And yeah, we're gonna see if he's gonna clear him.
I think Tate is being taken for third by Hederman, and then Stern's going to try to go underneath as well.
So I'm just curious, where in the world is?
Jonathan Parker's near the back. He's in that back.
Yeah.
Jonathan Parker.
Nick tried tried going underneath Jared last lap in turn 3, but Jared closed the door on him.
So some good finishers last week. Gabe Cazzola has been trapped back here, along with Parker, who got like an okay finish, about middle of the pack. They're just being trapped back here. in the battle. And your winner from last week, Stern, is in 5th, and then Micah, your second place, is in 1st. So, I mean, it was a
Oh,
pretty good
Gabe gets
prediction.
Gabe doors Travis down the backstretch.
Oh, wow. So, Hederman's up to 2nd. So, I mean, if you're looking at points right now, he's shrinking the lead pretty significantly if he keeps it here.
One thing I think they can add to Heat 5 is side drafting.
I think it's kind of a thing, but it's more like dooring the person out of your way, though.
Oh, is it me or is Buick lagging?
He might be, I'm not sure.
Can someone go on board with Buick?
Yeah, I am right now. It looks like he's shaking a little bit, but I don't think he's lagging too bad.
Going down the backstretch, he was like rubber banding.
That's not good. If that's the case, I don't see it, but I mean, if it's true, then that sucks.
It could have just been me.
Parker's battling for 6th with Jared. He really needs stage points.
I've been on board with Jared for the past 5-6 laps.
If he wants a points lead going into Auto Club, he just needs to start getting his points.
Jared and Noah.
And then he hits Gabe coming out of the corner. Going back up front, Jackson Tate and the whole crew were all single file right behind Bryce Hederman. Micah's not giving up a gap. He still has like the good gap, and the draft isn't really pulling him too much. He's able to avoid Hederman's pull pretty well. Oh, Hederman scrapes the wall entering. Tate gets underneath. He backs out a bunch to give him some room.
What place is Bryson?
Mike is stretching his lead. Oh, I have a
he
new
really
follower.
is.
Who is this?
That's I'm pretty sure Micah.
Oh no, someone's following. His name's Futcher Boy. Hey, bro. Hey, yo, if someone trying to spam, bro, I ain't playing, bro. Who is it, bro? Who doing it today, bro?
On what, like the YouTube or Instagram?
No,
Instagram?
my PlayStation, bro. Who doing it, bro? I'm about to block you, bro. I ain't playing.
You better. Don't you ruin
Yeah,
the stream.
all you see is like a black square.
Bro,
Don't you
come
ruin
on,
the
bro.
stream.
Future Boy, bro. Hey, I'm about to make you unfollow and not even see me, Chief. Don't fix that. You trying to pull my shit. I don't want to turn it off. I don't even want to hear. I don't want to see this, man. I swear to God. Turn my notifications off. Where that at? Where that, bro? Is it notification? There it is. Notifications. Display no.
Pit Road. It will be the 20 of Nick.
He's probably doing another starting part.
It looks like we're good, guys. So we took care of the issue.
Christian hits apron. Stern goes underneath.
I think we.
I want you to go F yourself. Not funny. And not cool.
I think Nick Bingham probably just left or lagged out or something.
I think Nick has engine problems.
Oh yeah, forgot that's what we say.
And
Nick's getting his car worked on.
Does he actually pit?
What happened to Micah's lead?
No, I think he's out. No. Micah didn't really have too big of a gap. He was still in drafting territory. I think he's faster, and Hederman hasn't been using the draft as much as he probably should be, considering this is a pretty big draft track. But they are all just single file here. I'm wondering when's gonna make a move.
Trace was on something when people were using the draft in the Xfinity Series race. Oh, Bryce goes underneath Micah.
And Stern goes underneath Tate. He clips apron, I think.
Bryce clips apron just a little bit. That allows Micah to get back out to the lead and Jackson Tate to get to the outside of him for a moment.
Christian might make a move on Stern here for 4th. He hits apron. They're hitting apron a lot. This
battle allows Buick to catch up. Oh, what happened to Bryce Hederman?
Stern goes high. He hit apron.
Oh.
So right now, Jonathan Parker's in position to maybe get stage points if he can get around Christian.
Our top 5 right now is Micah, Jackson Tate, Bryce Hederman, Donald Stern, Christian,
that's it.
And
that would
be your top 5. I'm just gonna call him Christian.
He's going low, making a move on Stern, contact, and Parker's gonna drive around to 5th. So Stern, like just like that, got moved from fourth to sixth, and Jonathan Parker's helping his championship hopes by getting 1 point right now. If the stage ends like this.
And just like that, we're now spread out. Sweet. So Micah Walls looks to be winning the stage here. I'm just gonna congratulate him on the stage win. Did he win? Who won stage one? I wasn't here.
Micah.
Micah did always trying to go for the sweep if he gets the stage win. Hopefully he doesn't choke.
Yeah, he's had a really good stage one. He's had a really fast car too. He got pole. He drove back around Tate and got the lead, and then he's just pulling away here. I mean, I just think that the people in second aren't using the draft as much as they should. But I mean, maybe that's just me here. Because I feel like this track is a main draft track, and I feel like that's if you're not as fast as someone, then that's the way to catch them is just to hook up with the draft.
Do you think Micah was saving just a little bit?
Christian gave Bryce the bumper.
No.
Bryce goes underneath. They're three. Oh, they were three wide for a minute.
They were
Stern goes
four
in
wide.
the grass.
Oh.
That is for stage.
That was for stage,
Their top
and
five
Christian
is-
gets turned.
Your top five is Micah. I think it was Tate, Christian. I think Bryce and Jonathan Parker.
It was too close to call.
All right, you should ask them how long those stages were. Both of them,
Yeah,
so we know.
I think this one's gonna be somewhere around 30 laps,
Maybe. Yeah.
40 laps, because I think
No.
ours was around. I think the X film was around 30 laps.
Ours was a little less than 30. So your front row is Micah and Jackson Tate. It's been like that all race long so far,
Micah has not moved out of that number one position,
except for in the beginning.
except
And
for in
Tate.
the beginning. The
Really?
Jackson Tate, but then Micah gained it right back.
Yeah, Tate's had a pretty strong car. So is Micah, obviously.
Christian is the only.
Parker makes contact with Tate. Still keeps second though.
It's so hard to call if that's Stern or
Because they're
Jonathan
close.
Parker. Yes,
From the front, they do. You got to get like a good side view.
yes, and I'm looking from the front so I can see what's
Me
going
too.
on in the back too.
All right, I'm going on board with Gabe here. This will give me a good opportunity to see.
I'm
the
gonna
cars.
go on board with Bryce Hederman.
Jonathan Parker is just up in the front now. He's turned his day around a little bit. Possibly saved it. He needs a good finish to keep that point.
Bryce goes under Jonathan Parker.
Oh!
For sure.
Bryce goes under
Oh,
Tate.
they're
Micah
four
slides
wide
in. They're
for
four
the lead.
wide. Four
They're
wide.
still four wide back there in the pack.
Oh
and
no! Jared makes a move.
They're still four
Gabe
wide back
makes a
there.
move for third. Oh man, that is insane. It's still going on.
Jared is up to second. Gabe
Christian
up to
puts
third.
Gabe up the track.
Bryce to the lead. Micah
Micah's making a
falling
move.
all the way back to last.
What even happened there? Did Micah get moved or he just slide?
I don't know.
Hit apron? I'm not sure what happened there. That was pretty insane.
We'll have to get Micah's viewpoint of what happened there.
Yeah, I guess so. We know he has a strong car because he's already driven up a few positions already. He's trying to make his way to the front. He's
Trying to
nonsense
make a
here.
pass for the lead. This will be, if Jared can make the pass, this will be his first lap slide.
Yeah. Tate's getting around Gabe for third.
Micah moving up to
I think right now he would get to fifth. So, Sats, what's your opinion on what just happened there? It was a pretty intense situation. Are you here? Is he here? I don't know.
of course stops missed the best part of the race.
I thought I heard his reaction. I think he just
I did
lost.
too.
So
Just
Micah's
stops
up
you
to
here.
fifth now. That's fine. He'll let him go stay.
Micah
So-
up to fourth.
He's in fifth right now. If he
Yeah,
makes a move
fifth.
on Christian, he'll go up to fourth.
Yeah.
Parker's in last. Stern second to last. Gabe's getting passed by Stern. So Bryce all of a sudden is in first, and Jared's in second. Probably trying to make a move here.
Oh, Christian doors Micah, and
Stern's
Micah
going
get
underneath.
yeah. Christian moves to the bottom, goes underneath of Jackson Tate.
If I'm Jonathan Parker, this is something I don't want to see. I do not want to see Bryce Hederman get all these points.
if you're Jared Bogley, when are you gonna make your move? Spoke a little too late. New leader,
He makes
Jared
his move.
Bogley
Jared.
in the 88.
Oh, Bryce drives around him. I think there was some contact though.
Oh,
It's three
and
wide,
Jackson Tate goes to the bottom.
and
Micah
Micah's
to
right
third.
behind him. Oh,
Make them
Travis, I think wrecked. He's
second.
by himself.
I think he did wreck.
Yeah, Jackson Tate all of a
Not
sudden
unless
moved to
he's
first.
saving.
And Micah went from first to last, back up to second. Strong car, probably one of the strongest cars out here, if not the.
Make that
And he makes
to
a
the
move.
lead.
Tate gets a good middle of the corner, but let's see who gets the better exit.
Micah to the lead.
Oh, Tate hits the wall on exit, so he just drops in behind him. I've noticed you get a really good entrance into the corner on the inside lane, and then they get a
Yes,
good
you
middle of
do.
the corner, and you get a good
As
exit
long-
if you're on the inside.
As long as you don't hit that apron, you will be fine.
I agree with that.
You want to try to hug that apron without hitting it.
Tate goes to the inside. He had his nose in there for a second, but lost it.
Hedman tried to use the outside momentum to get to second.
Tate has a really good line. He did, but they just had a good momentum on the outside. Oh, Hederman got. It looked like he got the air taken off his car. That's what it looked like. It looked like he just
Yeah.
got the momentum taken away and got
You're all
driven back.
single file right now, except for Jared Bogley trying to make a move back there.
He was up
Is
here,
that
but he
on
just fell off.
Christian? Yeah, Jared makes a move on Christian back there for
Your top five right now
seventh
is Michael
place.
Walls, Jackson Tate, Bryce Hederman. Oh wait, it just changed. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. Yeah, so it's Micah, Jackson Tate, Bryce Hederman, Donald Stern, Gabe Cazola, and then Parker's knocking on the door right outside.
Let's just say your top 10 right now, after the top 5 you guys just heard, will be
6, Gabe.
Gabe
Or
and 6, Jared and 7th, Christian and 8th, and Travis and 9th, and Nick rounding out your top 10.
officially with a DNF sitting there in 10th. The end of his
He
day.
has blown his radiator.
Okay, that's creative.
Radiator hose.
That was creative. I like that.
We don't hear that too much.
Tate, Hederman, Micah, they're all nose to nose, and now Hederman makes a diving move.
Hedman makes a move on Travis, on Jackson Tate for third, but cannot pull it off. Oh, car spins again on pit road. It looked like it was ADF Jared Bogley. Who was that that's fun trying to get on pit road? Actually, it was the 24
I'm
of
back.
Christian. Oh, you missed it.
Oh, what I missed?
Michael
Travis is in pit
got
road.
loose, went high, and they were 4 wide for the lead.
Was it on the restart?
What?
Was it on the restart?
I don't even know what you said. Stop.
Was it on the restart?
No.
Oh.
Christian and Travis are on pit road, and Christian has spun on entry to pit road. That definitely hurt Christian a lot. Christian, I think it's 2 laps down now. If depends on where he is at the track. Let's go on board with Christian. Nope, Christian's on the front stretch.
Oh my god. Nearly died.
We have not had any cautions except for the stage end. Stops.
Mhm.
I said we got word on Nick. He has punctured his radiator hose and was not able to finish the race.
Typical 20 luck.
Bryce makes a move on Jackson Tate for second.
Oh, my bad. I should really be here. Yeah, Michael was looking like to pull away again. Looks like that gap is kind of the same as it was in stage 2 before they all started battling.
I think Micah definitely has the car to beat today.
And Stott's here?
Yes.
Yay, but he's back.
Sorry, Taco Tuesday hit me again.
Yeah, I told Stotts that Nick has punctured their hose.
Yeah, so Micah first, Tate second, Hederman third, and then Buick, Jonathan Parker's up here in fourth.
And Stern back to fifth. With Jared
It's a pretty big
Bogley
gap between the top four.
and Gabe. Gabe got into the wall.
Someone went
Now
down pit
Gabe
road.
hits. That would be the 36th of Gabe.
He's trying to make a strategy call. I saw a lot of people take 2 tires in the Xfin race. I don't think it should be a thing in this Cup race. I think everybody's going to take 4 if the cycle will go through, but yeah, I'm not sure.
Well, Micah Pitts, Travis, and
Micah
Christian
hit
will
them.
get back on the lead lap.
Oh, they're a lap down? Did they already pit?
Yes.
Oh,
Micah
that's a
hits
little-
pit
Micah
road.
just hit pit road here.
Hederman hits pit road.
Oh,
Stern
Lord.
hits pit road. Bogley hits pit
Everyone
road.
but Jonathan Parker and Jackson Tate.
I think Jonathan Parker and Jackson Tate are trying to do the strategy I was talking about. These two love to do strategy when it comes to these kind of races.
I think that you probably should stretch the tires a little bit so you have the freshest tires in the long run, but track position means a lot. So who knows?
They could
in my
have a late
opinion,
race
stretch the
caution. Who knows?
Can you imagine if they trap all of them a lap down? Jackson Tate's coming down pit road, and
Buick
Jonathan
is-
Parker's as
so they're
well.
not gonna
It's
try
coming
the
down pit
strategy.
road.
They are
I
right
am not
there.
used to black flags being off.
Oh yeah.
I think NASCAR is
Hederman-
giving I think
Ooh, who's
NASCAR
the
has
first one
taken
out?
a break and
Stern's
just
the first
letting
one
them
out.
speed
I think he
on
took
pit
2.
road.
Stern
Oh,
is
Stern?
out by a good margin. I think he took 2, and I think and
During the
behind him
first
is
one
Hederman.
out,
Stotts, do you think he took 2 there? I mean, that's a pretty big gap to the guy behind him.
I think Stern took 2.
It's a ballsy move if it works.
I didn't see 2 tires really work in race.
Actually, I mean, that's not the 8 car. He took 2. He went from like 6th to 2nd, and he made it 6. I think 2 works because if you can hook onto someone else's draft. So Tate comes out first, and I think he took 2 as well. So Tate and Stern take 2 tires, and everyone else took 4. So if they can hook up together and just draft, then they might be able to hold on to that lead that they got. Who's in third out of there, Stotts?
Alright. So yeah. Who's leading?
Stern.
Tate. No, Tate's in first, Stern's in second, I think.
Yeah, Stern is in second. Donald Stern will be.
They both took 2 tires, though. They have a really
It
big
looks
gap.
like Micah is in third place.
No, he's in
I
fourth.
thought it was Bryce. Bryce is in
Yeah.
third, Micah's fourth, and then there's a big pack behind him.
Where's Jackson Tate?
Up in first.
Yeah, Buick's right behind him.
No,
That's
Donald
Donald
Stern.
Stern.
Oh,
Matt,
sorry.
stop saying names.
Yep, the
Say-
cars
say numbers.
looks the same.
Matt's just butchering names left and right.
I am.
Oh,
Stern
to the
makes a move
outside.
to the
Stern makes
outside.
a move to
I think
on the
Jackson
outside
Tate
of
is saving his
Jackson
tires.
Tate for the lead.
Tate,
Make that Donald Stern to the lead.
I believe so. I believe he's just saving those tires to the end. Because those right sides go down super quick, but the left sides kind of stay for a while. So, I mean, if you've been saving good all race, then you can probably just take right sides. Like I said, if these guys just draft together, they should be fine. I have no clue how many laps are left in this race, but I think we'll know when because they'll make some moves. Tate to the outside here.
I think if you're Bryce Hederman, you're needing a caution right now.
I mean, I think if you're everybody back there, maybe Micah doesn't need one, but I don't know if he can make up that gap at once. If they start battling, that'd be great for the guys behind him.
I think they're a little too far back. It looks like they're about 4 seconds back right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure. If they work together, they should be able to
Oh,
catch.
Donald in the wall.
Oh, that was close there, Donnie.
This is what they need. The guys from third on back. Stern's dropping a bunch of time.
Oh my gosh, we got Ryan Bogey in the chat. How you doing, Ryan?
Stern is still in the wall. He has
What's up,
major
boys?
problems.
Jamie said you decide to go on board with the worst driver in the field.
Yeah.
Travis.
Oh, Donald's. Oh, is there a caution?
I'm pretty sure that's a caution.
I think there is a caution.
That is a horrible circumstance for Tate, who had a really big lead at the time. So now they're going to come down pit road, I believe. Yeah, it looks
Do you
like
come down, take 4 fresh Goodyear tires?
What's Tate doing? He's really far
Or
off
do you
from the field.
I don't think he knows it's caution.
No, he's slowing. He's going slow, but he's driving fast.
Oh, they're coming to the pits.
No, because Tate's still out front.
Yes, Tate is way out
Jackson
front.
Tate really must be. Oh, you didn't know there was a race? Oh, Ryan Bogey is in. Oh, I got kicked out the race.
I got kicked out the race.
That could have been the end of the race, guys.
Oh, we didn't know it.
Jackson Tate won, and Donald got second.
Oh
So let's
my
bring
gosh.
Jackson Tate in here for some
How did
talks,
we-
I guess.
How did we not catch that?
Because it looked so
How?
weird. It looked like there was a caution going on. Because
It
it looked like
did.
they crossed the line under caution, almost. Or maybe they crossed the line already and they were just running around. Alright, bring Jackson Tate up in.
I need to clarify. I know who won. I might need to call Buick. Bro, it took us a hot minute, bro. I got you, dog. We probably just gonna talk to the winner, cause. Alright, we're gonna see if he joins. Alright, I'm in talks with the winner. We're gonna see if he joins. Yeah, it's already been. Oh, he's here! Oh my God!
Winner of the race, I'm pretty sure. It was really confusing
Yeah,
at the end
he
for us.
won it. Yeah. Man, Jackson, this is what you needed, bro. This is what you needed going into
I'm trying
this.
to connect to him.
Yeah, man. Holy hell.
Man, you drove a great race. You played strategy perfect. Tell us what it was like taking that gutsy call.
Micah had the best car all race. There's no doubt about that. But I think he just drove a little too hard. Wasn't able to take 2 tires. And then I
can barely
did my
hear
best
him.
to save tires. Took nothing, just fuel. And then me and the 9
Oh,
car
you
got
just
out
took
ahead of everybody.
gas?
Yeah, I just took fuel.
So does that mean that the people behind you took 2 or something like that?
Yeah, I think everybody behind took either 2 or 4.
Oh, okay.
I think Micah took 2, but I'm not completely sure. What they were saying, they said they might have taken 4 or 2. I'm just not sure. I was just looking ahead of me. And then Don had a better car there at the end. I was really loose on the old tires, but I guess he just used his stuff up a little too quickly, and he blew a tire coming out of 2 on the last lap. And
So I
then
would imagine that your tires are pretty close to blowing up there.
I was at 2% when I crossed. That's just the right front. So
That makes
this
sense
really
why we
gives
saw
you a
him
boost.
smack the wall.
Where'd you find your leak, Evan?
yeah, I mean that's an extra couple points for the win. And then I don't know how everything's going to shake up. I'm sure Micah's going to have a pretty good points day. And then Buick just had a rough stage racing. He finished 3rd or 4th, but
Yeah, so if you got an okay finish there at the end, and then you finished it.
yeah, he just it worked out. It was kind of like Kansas. It just kind of worked out in my favor, and then happened. I guess, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
so on the point situation, where were you before this race?
I was minus 18 going in, and then I gained points on Bryce and Buick in both stages, but Micah outgained me by 2 and at both
Yeah,
stages.
so
So
keep on
Micah,
both stages there, and then I think you finished fourth.
we got one race left, and I'm pretty sure the top 4 are going to be separated by like 7 points.
Yeah,
So,
it's going to be a really interesting race.
that's crazy.
Congrats on the win, man. That
Yeah,
was
thank you, buddy.
well earned.
Just got lucky.
We're gonna wrap it up because I don't really feel like getting on this no more. It's been your boy Stu Stoot. Tell yourself.
Yeah, TSC
Oh.
Tyler, YouTube, and stuff.
Everyone plug in what you want since you have a chance.
That's my YT. It's just my username, TST, and Tyler.
All right.
What you got?
Good old Matt Woodsy. What you got, bro? I know you want to plug something in. Plug in your Twitch. I'll plug it in for you then. His Twitch, if anyone was wondering. Oh,
It's Salmon King 82.
Salmon King 82. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I hope you guys had a good race. We'll see you at Auto Club.
Where we determine our champion.